Hey guys, it's me Sam and I'm doing my weekly catch up. I apologise, I didn't do one last week, but there wasn't really all that much for me to report about, so I kind of skipped a week, but I'm doing it this week. I mean, not all that much once again to report. Obviously I've started my new job, but I think until I've done a full week there's not really much I can really say about it, but already starting to feel very much part of the team, and I couldn't quite honestly say I think I'm going to fit in there. So like I said, I only did 2 days this week, Wednesday and Thursday, and they basically were half days. It's just basically getting to know Nikki and Katie and getting an insight into the company and how and why Katie set it up in the first place, and just getting a feel for things really. This week coming, I'll be doing a full week there. I'm hoping to get on the phones by Tuesday and start harassing people. Love it. But yeah, as I said, I can't really give you guys much of an insight into it really until I've done a full week and I've actually started doing the job myself and how it makes me feel. So yeah, it is all good. Um, Still doing my keto diet, or should I say lifestyle. I have now lost in total £8 since I started it. Honestly guys, it's like wow. But now I really need to start getting a grip of it, and one of the things I need to start doing is intermittent fasting. It kind of goes together with the keto lifestyle, and although for example today I haven't ate anything yet. I had a bulletproof coffee this morning, which has kept me going. I thought I'd be hungry by lunchtime, wasn't. So the way it goes is that if you're not hungry, what's the point in eating? That sounds wrong, but it's basically how it works. So I will be eating at dinner time. I'll be doing my usual Sunday roast. It has to be done. I felt it's strange calling it a Sunday roast because in some ways it's not a Sunday roast. One of the things I miss the most in regards to a roast dinner is my roast potatoes. I miss them with a passion. Now I still roast some sweet potatoes up for Jess, and I would love to knit one, but I'm being devout. I am being committed to the keto lifestyle, so I haven't been doing so. So instead, I'll end up mashing up some cauliflower, lots of butter, excellent. I've got myself a chicken thigh out, so I'll roast that up and Jess is going to have a chicken breast and lots and lots of veg. But there's just some stuff about roast dinners that, I'm not allowed to eat in one minute. I love stuffing. I love Yorkshire puddings, but they're full of carbs. Good, they ain't good for me. They ain't. Oh my goodness! I went hill climbing yesterday. It's the new thing that me and my friends have decided we want to do. Look, where I live here in Worcestershire, we're kind of surrounded by different kind of hills. We've got the Licky Hills, we've got the Malvern Hills, we've got the Clent Hills, and we've got the Abley Hills. Now, I live very, very close to where the Licky Hills are. I kind of grew up with the Licky Hills. Used to go up there all the time when I was a kid. I haven't been there for a good few years, to be perfectly honest, so we may have to go back there and explore. Yes. And just outside Worcester, we've got the Malvern Hills as well. We used to go there all the time when the kids were younger. Once again, I haven't been for a while, so another bunch of hills for us to visit. Went to the Clent Hills last week. Now, they're a lot smaller than the Licky and Malvern Hills, and yesterday we went to the Abley Hills, or should I say, Hill. My friends have decided they want to kind of join in with my new healthy lifestyle, so they haven't done, well, they're not doing the keto, but yeah, but let's get fit, Majoppy, yay, they're up for it. So yeah, we went clambering up the Aberley Hill yesterday. I almost got lost trying to find it because it's just like in the middle of nowhere. We found it in the end, and bit of a jaunt, especially in this bloody weather. But yeah, we made it to the top. It was worth it. The view was just absolutely spectacular, and we went in and found a little country pub. Had a little drinky poos, nothing alcoholic, mind you. And there are only certain kind of drinks I can drink, so I just opted for water. And then we popped into Worcester afterwards because we were desperately trying to track down a Marks and Spencer's food hall. Now I go to Worcester on a regular basis, as you guys know, but I didn't realise that Marks and Sparks in Worcester had a food hall. Well, I did. It's downstairs. So there was a few things that I picked up from there that I've seen other people on Instagram featuring in regards to the keto diet, and I wanted to find them so I could try them for myself, so I did. I have to admit, Marks and Sparks is not cheap, so it's not something I would do on a regular basis, but it's nice to treat myself once in a while. And obviously, while in Worcester, we popped into other stores as well, including Primark, and yeah, I treated myself to a few things, so I'm just going to share what one bought. Now, I know I did say that I wasn't going to be silly with the money and squander it. Well, I'm not squander it. I treated myself to a few things that obviously I'm going to be wearing in the office, so you know, it's worth it. Anyway, I spent £46.80 in Primark, and let me show you what I bought. I got these black pumpy loafer kind of style shoes for £8. Very comfy because I've got a very similar pair to these, which I have worn to death, so I did really need to get some new ones. And I just thought, you know, when I'm having a casualish day in the office, one can wear these. But what I loved the most about these were the studs on the back of them. It was just like my inner rock chick screaming out, going, oh, must buy them, must do it. So yeah, grabbed myself those. But then I seen these as well. Maybe you can see this light isn't the best. Now I've got a very, very similar pair of shoes to these. I bought them last summer, and they have done me a treat. They have lasted so well, but the bottoms are starting to like go a bit now. So when I come across these, and I thought, oh, exactly like the other ones, but they're not exactly like them because the other ones didn't have the bow on the front there. But they will be nice for the office. They will indeed. And these were £6. Now this top I saw last week when I went to Primark, and I and ahed about buying it then. And then I was devastated and gutted with myself because I was like, I wonder if you go back and I haven't got it. And you know you really wanted it. Well, luckily for me, I did still have it. Or have them, should I say. So I took the plunge and I treated myself to it because I fell in love with the colour. As you can see, it's like an emerald green colour. And green, believe it or not, suits me really well. It does indeed. I just love the style of it. Now, obviously, I will need to wear something underneath it because as you can see through, it had to come home with me. And I paid £8 for that. Next item I'm going to show you wasn't something I actually planned on buying at all because I have so many water bottles that I really didn't need a new one. But at the moment I'm trying to drink at least 2 to 3 litres of water a day, and what I've been doing is putting my water into this, which as you can see is just a Oxton water bottle. And it doesn't look fancy, does it really? It doesn't. So when I saw this, which is a litre, I thought, oh, that's bloody perfect. Now, it's quite weird that I've bought this because obviously, as you can see, it's pink and it says gin first, gin later. I don't drink gin. I don't really like gin, but I just liked the style of it, to be perfectly honest, and it will help disguise my electrolyte tabs that I put into my water. The one I'm having today is blackcurrant flavour. Well, I say blackcurrant flavour, it kind of like reminds me of Ribena with a tablespoon of salt added to it. And I also have a lemony one as well. They are very salty, but that's the whole point of them. With being on the keto diet, you need to, you lose a lot of water and you don't get as much salt or sodium in you as you should. So electrolytes are very, very good for providing you with those missing things. So as you can see, it doesn't look really all that attractive, and the lemon one kind of like looks like wee water. I say wee water, it just looks like wee basically. So I thought if it'll be disguised, it'll look better. And yeah, it was £3.50, so I thought, well, that's good. I'm off that. Another top blouse, whatever you want to call it, that I saw last week and I actually really, really liked. And I thought, you know what, they've still got them in store. Grab one. It was only £7, so I did. I just loved the colour of it, perfectly honest. It's just very sophisticated, I think. Yeah. I liked it anyway. £7, but I'll get 'em. Grabbed myself some black skinny jeans up yesterday in size 20. The reason why I put them in the size 20 is because that's the size I am at the moment. So I do anticipate in losing the weight and going down in sizes, but at the moment I want to be comfy, so I'll stick with the 20. And the good thing about these skinny jeans is that I can wear a belt with these, so if I do start losing weight, then stick a belt on with them and yeah, keep your dignity. Now these were £7, I believe. Can't remember. Yes, they were. And normally when I buy skinny jeans from Primark, they're normally the ones you just pull on. Well, these have a zip and a button. So, you know, there was one thing I should have done really, was the test that it does. I've bought jeans before and the zip's been broke on them. So, yeah, zip works. That's good. Grabbed myself a white vest top. It's only £1.80. They'll go underneath my tops. I've got other coloured ones upstairs as well, but I just thought I wanted a new one for £1.80, so I got one. And I also picked up this vest top as well. Obviously these I'm not going to wear into the office. It's very similar to the one I'm wearing today. So it'd be nice to wear it the weekends, or like today, for example, I just want to chill out and be a slob, because as usual it's Sunday, and as we all know on Sundays it's my Blitz the House day, so I don't really get dressed up, it's no point. But I saw this one. Love the colour of it. It says, forget me not, today, forever. And yeah, £2.50. And there was only one more thing for me to show you. These. Did if you watched my Primark haul last week, but I mentioned sunglasses. I bought some sunglasses, or pink sunglasses, and they're flaming awesome. But I mentioned that I'd seen some sunglasses, which obviously I was referring to these ones, and I bought them home with me. For £3. That's Spurs, because I look absolutely bloody awesome. Who doesn't like a little bit of glitter now and then? And yes, they're pink. I know. What can I say? But yeah, that's everything I got from Primark. Nice. So back to work tomorrow. Start at 9:30. But I've got to be at the office for 9:30, and I'm going to be doing product training tomorrow morning. The chap who I will be generating the appointments for is going to show me some of the fire training products that he obviously goes and demos, and it would be just good for me to have a go at them myself, hands-on, and I'm looking forward to doing so. This is one pair of equipment. They're called Misty Goggles, and apparently what they're designed to do is give you experience of what it's like when there's a fire and there's lots of smoke and you're trying to get down the corridor. It gives you that effect. And it's I should tell you more about it next week when I've got more of an idea of what they're all about. So I guess that's it really, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to leave me a comment, please do so. Below. And I will be back next week. I will obviously do my weekly catch up next Sunday. I can't wait. It's really be great for me to give you more of an insight of what my job is entailing, and yeah, another shit going on in my life. Just at work today, so pretty much on my own. Well, it's not what am I going on? I usually am on my own here at the weekend, aren't I? I'm on my own all the bloody time, perfectly honest. Yeah, that's it, guys. I shall see you all next week. So have a great week. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. You've probably only really not got that long left now. Well, that will be the case once I've got this uploaded. But yeah, guys, you take care. I'll speak to you all soon. Until then, bye for now.